Hi guys, this is App Unwrapper. I'm back with Genshin Impact, and this is update 6.1. I think there's new banners.
Add Astro.
Let me go.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventures from all walks of life.
No.
Add Astro. Thank you for
Oh wow, okay. Let me, hold on. Kniech.
This land holds nothing but...
I don't have to try anyone. Just get all the rewards. Nice.
Hey, ready to do some quality assurance on our test questions?
Wonderful. Just don't forget to pace yourself.
Yep, all you gotta do is defeat a certain number within the time limit. But hey, leave some for the trainees, okay?
Bond of life.
close relationship.
Hold the line! Shower me with praise! Time to shine!
Observe.
Preparing for dust-up. Cleanup sequence initiated.
Let the world come alive!
Be silent.
Annihilation mode.
The night cometh. Close your eyes.
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol.
Close.
Your coming was foretold. Bloom as the flowers in Gurabad!
Witness the power of Gugwa. Things are about to get dicey.
This is order.
Care for a dance?
Overruled. Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword. Gotcha. Here comes the catch. Laid bare.
Your coming was foretold.
Care for a dance?
Dance with me now.
I will have order.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gugwa. Things are about to get dicey. Transfixed.
Order guide you.
Okay. Ooh. Healing. I don't know, who else should I bring? I don't know. Not having Skirk is annoying.
Bring it! Let the mountain flames boil! Burn it down! Teamwork is strength!
Opening box of Adepti Tricks. Wheel of Life.
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate!
Hear the echoes of the valley.
I'm going in! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate!
Let engraved names echo. Go.
Rise with the sun! Everybody stand back! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Let the mountains...
The hell?
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Seize the skies!
Orders given. Orders received.
Pyroclastic surge! Yeah! Skyward! Yeah! Skyward! Let the mountain's veins boil! Make way for the Adeptus! Wrath from the skies! Try and stop me! Try and stop!
Wheel of Life.
Hear the echoes of the valley! Pyroclastic surge! Yeah! Scatter! Bring it!
Let me see.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Rise.
Stray clouds converge!
Opening box of Adepti Tricks.
Light of the blazing sun! Rev the end!
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Yeah! Skyward! Yeah! Skyward! Make way for the adept! Bring it!
Wheel of Life.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Okay, why am I bringing her?
Let engraved names echo! Seize the skies!
Barbados, guide us. Sacred name, Fortune Preserver.
Yeah! Scatter! Yeah! Let the mountain's veins boil! Make way for the adept!
Wheel of life. Like...
I swear by my sword! Bring it! Yeah! Skyward!
Where is... I don't know why. I have 4 healers. Why can't I do this?
Letting brave names echo! Seize the skies!
Go. Come on, we can do it. Let the show begin. Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Yeah! Hear the echoes of the valley! Gray clouds converge!
Hi. I'll protect us.
Skyward!
Rise.
Let the mountain's veins boil! Yeah! Skyward! Seize the...
Alright. It'll do.
Let my name echo in song! Whirling step...
Blaze over. Born of ice and frost. Rest and rebuild.
Kamisato out! Sumetsu!
Billowing surge. Access denied. Take flight. This is long overdue.
Time to shine! Shower me with...
Born of ice and frost.
My apologies! Embrace the ice!
Oh, come on.
Whirling snow!
Covenant of the deep. No touching.
Let the world collide!
All hail. Born of ice and frost.
Sakura swirl! My apologies!
Torrent, bring refuge. Access denied. Take flight.
Okay. I'm gonna try just do my...
my name echo in song! Suffer the wrath of Eastling! Pyroclastic surge! Let the world collide! Everybody stand back! Show no mercy! Light it up! You two! Time to end the wrath from the sky! Strike a pop! Rise with the sun! Going in! Fulfill our pact! Let my name echo in song! Pyroclastic surge! Lolline! East Papa! Get him! Everybody stand back! Time to shine! Yoo-hoo! Burn it down!
Still not. Okay, I got to level 3 for that. I don't think I care enough. So I got everything from this. I hate this, both of these other, ugh, I didn't like this event at all. I mean, this one is better than the other, but it's still stupid. Feels like they're pushing their other game. The mannequin crap. How do I get the... No, what the fudge? How? How is it? I don't understand. How does it? How are you supposed to get that? It locked them in. I don't understand. Okay, whatever. I don't care enough. Let it solve it for me. Sorry, what am I supposed to do here? There's nothing to... Oh, just solve it for me. I don't really care. This is... wish I could have the game do the other stuff for me. I really don't enjoy this stuff. Yeah, I really don't want to do this. Like, so badly. Do not want to do this. Make them easy, please. Making them easier? Uh-oh, this is the last one. I'm a little scared. Yay! The last three weren't bad at all. So we made them easier for some reason. I don't know.
I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the wind.
Let's fly!
Tainari's place. Tainari's place. Ah! Here it is! Sino! Sethos! Looks like the whole gang's here. Oh, and Layla's here too! But, oh, she doesn't look too good. Did something happen?
Ah, Paimon, Traveler. It's good to see you. I'd welcome you like a proper host, but I'm a bit busy at the moment. Apologies. Ah, no need to look that worried. My observations indicate Miss Layla's condition has improved quite a bit. There's no danger to her mind. She's just fatigued and needs some rest. Excuse me for a moment while I blend some calming incense. I'll let you two explain the situation.
All right. What happened was, Sethos and a few members of the Temple of Silence rescued Layla, who was out in the desert trapped in a state of delirium.
She had to be rescued? Oh, that sounds bad.
That's all you're gonna say about it, Sino? I mean, we don't want people jumping to conclusions.
That's all I can say about it. The person involved is unable to explain what happened to her, so we're limited in what we know.
Sorry. My head... still dizzy. The moons... Exactly how many are there?
She's been repeating that phrase over and over again, but she can't seem to remember what happened to her.
We tried a few things back at the Temple of Silence, but we couldn't recover her memories. Her symptoms are kind of similar to researchers in the Satyavada life state. So we brought her to Tainari, to see if our veteran forest watcher had any other ideas.
Tainari is pretty much our last option, so let's hope he can help.
The good news is, even if restoring her memory is a no-go, we can help with the headache at least. Jur was in a similar state when we found him, delirious and mumbling to himself, but he's more or less back to normal now. Sorry, I should give you some context first, huh? We should let Miss Layla get some rest. Come with me, you two, and I'll introduce you to the other victim of this incident.
Good idea. I'll wait for Tainari here and keep an eye on our patient.
All right then, this way.
Something strange is going on.
Who did the Ajalenok nut offend? I just don't get it.
Hey, Jer. Still musing about Ajalenok nuts, huh? Want me to have Sino come over and tell some jokes? Might help distract you.
No. No need. I'm done. Oh dear. Another master of puns.
One of Sino's card buddies, actually.
I think I might just take that as my cue to head back to the desert.
Hold on. So, what's the deal with the Ajalenok nuts? Other than the bad Sino jokes.
We'll get to that. But first, introductions are in order. This is Jer, a member of the Temple of Silence. And you remember the Traveler, right, Jer?
Of course. I'd never forget a participant in the Rite of Duels or the hero who saved Sumeru.
Awesome. Could you go over what happened to you one more time, Jer? Our valiant hero is gonna help us get to the bottom of this. Might as well join since you're here, am I right? Just hear him out. You're gonna want to uncover this mystery once you do. I bet on it.
Well, I was on an expedition in the desert not too long ago, when I got caught in some quicksand. Later, it became obvious it wasn't normal quicksand because instead of sinking to my death, I fell into an undiscovered ruin. In my panic, arms and legs flailing about, I suspect I touched some things I shouldn't have. Because in that brief moment, an enormous amount of information came surging into my mind. I would hesitate to even call it knowledge, because my brain had no capacity to process the information. To use an analogy, it would be like trying to stuff thousands of Ajalenok nuts into a small water skin without it bursting. Sorry again with the Ajalenok nuts, I know.
It's fine. We're getting to that part of the story anyway.
True. Well, just as I was on the verge of madness, a single phrase broke through the storm of thoughts in my head. It was a man's voice saying, "Don't eat Ajalenok nuts."
What?
I know it's hard to believe, but that's what happened. I was saved by the phrase, "Don't eat Ajalenok nuts." I'm not sure. I'm not even certain it was a man's voice. It's hard to remember now that I've been repeating it so much myself. Anyway, the good news is I no longer feel like my head is going to explode. Of course, the bad news is that phrase has been stuck in my head for the past few days.
Wow. But doesn't it have the opposite effect? Like, the more you say don't eat it, the more you want to eat it?
Yes, that's exactly right. Whoever the voice belongs to, I don't know what his deal is with those nuts.
Well, the world's a big place. There's bound to be people who don't like sweet stuff.
I suppose. Strangely enough, I'm starting to think the voice belonged not to a man, but a cat.
A cat? How?
That's the question, isn't it? What would a cat be doing in an abandoned ruin like that? Just as my mind was reaching its breaking point, I could have sworn I heard the sound of a cat guiding me to exit. But when I came to, all I saw was endless desert, and Sethos shaking me in a desperate attempt to wake me up.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
I'll admit, it was pretty terrifying seeing you like that. Staring off into space and mumbling about Ajalenok nuts.
You sure don't sound terrified.
Sorry. It's not that I don't care. It's just kind of hard for rambling about Ajalenok nuts to sound menacing. Now, what Layla was saying, on the other hand, that is much creepier. Exactly. The unknown is what breeds fear. Ajalenok nuts are familiar. But the moon suspended above us at night? That's about as foreign as it gets.
Well, we don't know that for sure. There could be a whole other world inside an Azulenok nut, with a moon of its own.
Huh.
Azulenok nuts are not to be underestimated.
Right, yeah, of course. Won't catch me disparaging the mighty Azulenok nut. No, sir.
Huh. So, a similar thing happened to Layla then?
Yeah, I think so. I was in a hurry to rescue Jur, so I put a marker on the incident site so we could go back and investigate. When his condition stabilized, we doubled back around to check and... Exactly. Multiple victims with the same symptoms at the same location. It wasn't hard to conclude that something is seriously wrong with that place. So, after we got Layla out of there, I had the Temple of Silence put up a warning sign at the scene and send patrols to watch the area. Speaking of, Sino, Tainari, and I are going to head back there and investigate once Layla is stable. So as per usual, you're here just in time. That's for sure. But there's another reason I want Sino and Tainari involved in this. Because the story doesn't end there. Right, Jer?
Oh, yes. Where was I? The Azulenok nuts butted in and I... Right. Yes, the cat. As I followed the cat noises, the voice said something else. So, there are those from Tula who still endure. I thought that was strange, of course, because, well, was the voice referring to me? Records of my ancestry are rather sparse, so I'm not sure if my bloodline even traces back to that place.
That's right. The Temple of Silence's place of origin, and the home of Tainari's people. Plus, Hermanubis, who Sino and I both share a connection to, was one of the city's founders. As the temple's current leader, if something strange happens in the desert, it's my job to get to the bottom of it. But it turns out, a lot of people have a horse in this race. And I'm not leaving any of them out. See? Knew you'd join. But yeah, that's all we know about Jur's situation. Tainari should be done on his end. Let's head back and check on Miss Layla.
There are records in the Temple of Silence that speak of the ancient desert people's love of raising cats. Perhaps I encountered some ancestral cat spirit, long since passed on.
How are you feeling? But don't speak if it's too taxing.
It's fine. I'm much better now, thanks. I feel like I haven't slept in 2 days, so pretty much back to normal.
Whoa. That's your normal?
Traveler, Paimon, I thought I heard your voices earlier. Oh, and, I'm sorry.
Huh? You don't have to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong.
No, I just mean, I think I'm about to disappoint you. My head was kinda muddled earlier, but I still heard your conversation. I know you're trying to figure out what happened to me, and I want to help. But, I really don't remember anything.
Does your head still hurt?
No, I feel fine. The incense you made helped a lot. I'm still hearing those words in my head, but other than that, I'm okay. It's just... all I remember are those words. Everything else is a total blank. One moment I was heading to the stargazing point I'd calculated, and the next, I was on my back in the sand. The same phrase playing over and over again in my mind. How many moons are there in the sky?
Sethos, did your friend Jur suffer from memory loss too?
Not really. His memories are blurry, but there aren't huge gaps like this. He remembers touching something. Someone talking, a voice mentioning Tuletula, and hearing a cat lead him to the exit.
A cat.
Did you hear it too?
Huh? Now that you mention it, I think so. It was so soft. I thought I was imagining things.
Which means, at the very least, what the two of you experienced while escaping the ruin is consistent. A single sentence repeating in your heads, and the faint sound of a cat.
Still not a lot to go off of.
Agreed.
Oh, is your head hurting again, Layla?
No, I was just thinking. Maybe my memories are blank because I was sleepwalking at the time.
Her voice, oh my god.
Sometimes, my friends and classmates tell me about things I don't remember doing, or places I don't remember going. I don't talk about it a lot because, well, I don't even know how it happened. But I don't want my personal circumstances clouding your judgment. So I, just wanted to mention that.
Ah, I see. Well, thank you for telling us. But I don't think we need to dwell on that for now. We're gonna check out the site of the incident for ourselves, so that should help us come to our own conclusions.
Okay. Then could I come too? I have to know what happened to me back there.
Sure, but on one condition. You need to be in tip-top shape before we head out. If your condition isn't stable enough before then, we'll have to figure out something else.
Of course. No problem.
Well, I'm more concerned about Tainari. You sure you'll be alright in the desert?
You say that like I'll evaporate on first contact with sand or something. Call it curiosity. If this concerns my ancestors, I want to figure out what's going on. Anyway, as long as I take things slow when the sun's out, I should be fine with the right preparation. Besides, it's a good idea to have a doctor on hand in case of emergencies.
So long as our doctor doesn't become the emergency.
Well, if that happens, I suppose I'll just have to rely on the kindness of my entourage to haul me back home.
All right, well, that all sounds good to me. Let's meet in 2 days like we agreed. Jer and I are gonna head back to the Temple of Silence to do some research in the meantime. See you in a couple days.
Sounds good.
What about you, Layla? If you feel like you need more rest, I can arrange a room for you to stay in.
No need. I've asked enough of you as it is. Besides, I feel a lot better. I should make it back to my dorm, no problem.
You sure? Don't push it too hard, or you might end up sleepwalking along the way.
Don't worry. I'll be fine. I have other things I need to do anyway. Like letting my advisor and classmates know that I'm fine. adjusting my stargazing schedule, things like that. If I don't get it all done, I doubt I'll be able to sit still, let alone stay here and get some rest.
I'm not so sure that's... a much better idea. Thank you, Traveler. Of course, if anything starts to feel off, come back for a checkup right away.
You'd better listen to him, Layla, or he'll feed you tasteless slop as a punishment.
Punishment? You're the one who caught a cold. You're supposed to eat light when that happens. Besides, with your nose stuffed up like that, you couldn't taste anything to begin with.
Huh. Is that so? And here I thought it was an in-taste-to-know issue.
Should have seen that coming. You're off the clock, so now it's time for puns, huh?
Oh, brother, not this again.
Don't worry, Paimon. I understand. If you want me to stop, then...
Then?
You'll have to call a plumber. Tell them someone's gotta pipe down.
This is getting more insufferable by the second. Put a sock in it already, please. Paimon's done with this game.
That was weird. That was very weird.
You win, okay? Let's just get out of here. Please.
All right, you stay safe. I'll try to stay sane.
It seems your jokes have improved with practice, Traveler.
Happy about that?
Absolutely. Finally, someone to share the load.
You know what? Kale's helping out the academia, but I haven't had the chance to check on her. Why don't you do me a favor and go do that?
Hold on. I thought you were having me over for dinner.
Sure.
Good news, everyone! The Fieldwise Center is getting a lot of praise from important scholars all throughout the academia. Soon, they'll send a team of specialists to take over the management of this place based on our recommendations. So, thank you for all the support.
Wow! Sounds like your hard work paid off, Kale. And you're overseeing the transition yourself. Well done. The young students today could learn a thing or two from you, Kale. Your confidence, your proactiveness, your leadership. It's admirable. Not like some of the ones I teach. So focused on theses and research with no practical skills to speak of.
To be honest, I don't feel all that confident. Being the go-between for all the different Darshans, coordinating everything. I still can't quite believe I managed it. Oh, but the Traveler and Paimon played a huge role in that too. I can't thank you both enough. Yeah, we're used to this kind of work. So for us, this was more like a super special camping trip with friends. You know, a few puzzles here, a little exercise there. It was super fun. Pretty much a piece of cake. Oh, man. Now Paimon's hungry. Hey, now that we're all done, why don't we go get some food to celebrate?
Candace and I are 2 steps ahead of you.
This way, everyone.
Woohoo! A feast!
Perfect timing.
Oh, it's been a while since we've had such a delicious spread of dishes from Sumeru. Paimon feels like she could eat twice as much. No, 3 times as much as normal. Huh, is that a challenge? Careful what you wish for. We have your wallet to think about.
It's been a while since I've had food from the desert region. It's nothing like I remember. Now this is the real deal. Everything I've tried before pales in comparison.
That means a lot, Madame Farazan. If all the researchers who came to our village were so polite, we would have an occasion to offer feasts like this more often.
By the way, you planning on doing any sightseeing, Miss Amber? You came all this way, after all.
Oh, for sure. I hear that there's a forest full of gigantic trees northwest of Port Ormos, with trunks bigger than the entire width of the Good Hunter restaurant. I'd love to see it for myself. Oh, and I bet I could climb up and then glide down from the treetops. That sounds so fun!
In that case, I'll give you some snacks to take with you. Like a dense cake or some dumplings. The wind's strong up there, so you don't want anything too crumbly. Oh, and you'll need a thicker water skin, so it doesn't break if it drops. Oh, dumplings sound great. So soft and chewy. Great thinking, Kale.
As for the desert, I'd love to check out some of the ruins, like that giant one shaped like an hourglass. I'll just observe from a distance, though. Your ruins could be protected sites, so better to not barge in. Besides, there could be someone sleeping in there.
I'm glad to hear that, Miss Amber. It's for the best.
Your body won't be used to the desert environment, though, so traveling could be tough. You'll need to bring moisturizing ointment and essential oils for the skin.
Honestly, though, helping set up the Fieldwise Center was the real highlight of this trip. And thanks to you, Kale, I got to make some new friends, too. So I couldn't be happier. Feel free to drop in on me in Mondstadt anytime. I'll show you the best our city has to offer.
Don't mind if I do. I had some dandelion wine while I was in Fontaine, and man, that was the stuff. So sweet and fragrant, not a single bitter note in there at all. And that was the imported stuff. I bet the taste is even better when it's fresh. I'm looking forward to downing a couple of barrels already.
It couldn't hurt to take a break from wine either. Those children gave you some hennaberry thorn powder, remember? You could make some tea.
Come on, Candace. It's just a taste. The barrels aren't even that big. We're talking like 3 to 5 cups per, tops. And don't worry, I'd make sure to bring back souvenirs for everyone.
Well, I've heard the Knights of Favonius Library has quite the collection. I wonder if there are tomes that approach engineering from a different angle. could be worth perusing.
I'm not sure about the exact number, but the library's pretty huge, all right. What kind of books are you interested in, Madame Faruzan? I can write them down and have Lisa get them ready for you. Either way, just leave your Mondstadt travel plans to me.
Lisa? Lisa Mincy? Cyrus's prize student who he never stops bragging about? So that's where she's hiding.
Oh, she had a last name.
Ah, this is kind of nice, isn't it? Friends of ours meeting other friends of ours, then becoming friends in their own right. Yeah. Maybe we should start introducing our friends to each other. Paimon can think of a few who might get along. Huh, not a bad idea, right? Just imagine all the fun we could have.
Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get Durin when he comes out, so I do need to farm for him. Let me see what I have. Let me see. Where are they? These. Oh my god, I have exactly as many as I need, and I'm gonna need more of these for Jehoda. Gonna need to farm these. I have some farming to do. But I'll do that later. So that is Genshin Impact. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks, bye-bye.